This was so much better than yesterday's episode. Oh my god. Baby is one of the best episodes of Star vs. Forces of Evil, if not just for the few final moments of the episode. So following Raid the Cave, Queen Moon and King River are figuring out what are they gonna do. What's their next plan of action with Star? Because Moon's actually really stressing out over this, so she's like, I think it's time she gets evaluated. So she summons Baby to go and evaluate Star. Baby being this cute little cat with a diamond on her forehead. Okay, I noticed Glostric has like a pink gem in his head. Baby has a blue gem. So what's the correlation here? How are they connected? Glostric's the personification of the book, and Baby's the fairy godmother who evaluates all the princesses on their magic. But how are they connected? Since, you know, it's the same show and they're intentionally designed to be similar in those regards. So Baby arrives, Star is freaking out, she's trying to clean up her room, hide all the mess. Marco's making food, he's been cooking all morning. Baby comes, she instantly eats Marco's food. Now see, that food looks really good. Oh, why do you torture me, Star vs. Forces of Evil? I need to go get some nachos, I need to go get some cake, I need to go get some bubble tea, even though there was some bubble tea in this episode, I gotta get it all. So Baby evaluates Star and she's like, how do you think you should be evaluated? And Star has no idea. She's slipping up hardcore. She shows Baby her closet full of secrets. It's a mess. We see that Toffee singer still in there. Ooh. I was actually hoping the Toffee finger was gonna play the role in this episode, but I wasn't disappointed when it didn't. It was just kind of a nod like, yeah, that's still in there. That's still gonna come in at some point. Just you wait. Baby's just like, interesting. She sees all the mess that Star's made. She's like, interesting. And what I knew would come into play as soon as I saw the end of Raid to the Cave, Star takes out her magic spellbook, her homemade one, and all Baby has to say is, interesting, and Star is full of glitter. I was expecting that. I was expecting Star to actually show her, like, in-depth spells, like, yeah, look at all this, and that's what I thought would ultimately cause Star to pass her evaluation, but Baby still isn't impressed. All she's saying is interesting, and you can tell it's going bad, and honestly, I was having flashbacks to taking tests, to taking my driver's test. The episode honestly felt too real in that regard. It actually did feel like I was playing someone being actually evaluated, and how awkward and painful it could be, and you're constantly just like, am I messing up? Are you impressed? Am I doing good? Throw me a bone here. And I think that's also what made this episode being enjoyable, how relatable and realistic it was, despite Star doing magic and all this fancy stuff. Needless to say, Baby isn't impressed, and Star fails. The deciding factor is when Baby asks Star to bring her an apple with magic, and Star struggles, and she does a narwhal blast, there's a hole in it. Another blast, it gets flattened. My favorite one is she summoned a creature, a beast, a monster, I don't know what it was, to bring the apple over to Baby, and he ends up dropping the apple and slipping on it, causing it to once again be squashed, and she ends up flooding her room, trying to bring it to her with water, and that's the clip we saw from the promo of the room exploding. It ended up being from water pressure, and Baby lets Star know why she failed. She has a closet full of secrets, and Star's like, what's wrong with that? Well, it's a closet full of secrets. That's not exactly a good thing, Star. And yeah, for a while it didn't seem like a bad thing to the audience, but now we're starting to realize more and more why that is a bad thing. Star shouldn't really have any secrets. The fact that she has a whole closet full of them with that many secrets spells bad news. That says a lot about her as a person. And hopefully soon we have an episode where she comes clean about all of her secrets, but that would be towards the end of the season, because I don't see any episodes coming up that would actually have room for that in. Anyways, she lost the magic book of spells, which is a big deal, and she had her wand broken, and from the way Baby phrased it, that has never happened before. Or maybe it has, who really knows. And of course, she can't even perform basic magic by bringing Baby the apple. Marco comes in, he's like, I got some food, and Baby's like, get out! Which was pretty hilarious. Anyways, Star gets making the apple one more go, she blasts it, it splits in half, but then it turns into a tree, and that was the most beautifully animated sequence in the entire series so far. The music, the art, the animation, it was all just, woo, A+. And the tree sprouts really quickly, and it causes a tree branch to actually go in front of Baby, gives her an apple, Baby's like, it's perfect, she smiles, Marco comes back in with that, Star actually passed, and Baby just goes back to Mewni, and she tells Queen Moon, Star's actually far beyond Moon than where she was at her age. But it gets alarming because Baby says she hasn't seen anything like this since Queen Eclipsa. Now, Baby doesn't sound too stressed about it, but Moon and River are, and River says monster love. Now, what do they mean by monster love? Because since Marco's not a human, Does that mean he qualifies as a monster? That's the only thing I can really think of. Is Marco having a monster arm making part monster? Like, what is the deal here with that? I'm really curious on what that means. And it shows the family portrait, and Star transitions into fucking Eclipsa, and oh my god, I literally verbally said, oh shit, when that happened. I was taken back. I was shook. This episode had me shook. And yeah, what did Rivers say by Monster Love, and what are they gonna do about this? Are they gonna investigate? Are they gonna try to take Star away from Marco? Are they gonna question Star on her relationships to make sure she's not dating any monsters? And how does Monster Love, like, influence and empower a princess? This is all just really intense. It really took me back. It really took me aback for a second. What a good episode. Also, I noticed that Star's wand, when she did the apple thing, it was like the dark magic, the green blast, the tainted magic, mixed in with her usual pink magic. She seems to be blending it now. And I wonder what that means. Is she's gonna try to balance dark magic with regular magic? There was something to that. Baby will definitely be back. I want to see her interact with Glossaric. I really do. I feel like there's potential for something in there. And yeah, this episode, it was beautiful animation, really meaningful character interaction. Like, oh my god, this was just so important of an episode. Definitely one of my new favorites by far. And I love that we're seeing Moon and River's sides of things a little bit more. Hopefully they become a much bigger part, because season 1 they were just kind of there. They didn't really play that big of a role. But now that they know what's going on, hopefully they get more and more involved. And like the musical score of this episode, oh my god, I wish the composer released the music for the show as often as Avian Sriracha do for Steven Universe, or as Brad Greek did for Gravity Falls, because it just keeps getting better and better with each episode. And yeah, Moon and River freaking out just because Baby said she's as powerful as Eclipsa, not personality-wise, and say she was going to become Eclipsa, just saying she's just as powerful. I wonder if that's going to cause like a split between the family. Oh my god, this show is so good, guys. But these are just my thoughts. I want to hear yours, so please comment down below. What do you think of this episode? What do you think of Baby? What do you think of the tree scene? What do you think of the ending? Ooh. Comment down below, let me know. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, it really helps us out. Follow us on social media, links to everything in the description down below. Awestruck Vox, signing out.